This video will transform your life. According to rumors, Elon Musk has released the price of XRP Ripple, and all forecasts indicate that it may reach $120,500. Considering that Ripple is beginning to collaborate with Elon Musk, it's very awesome. Disclaimer: this is the most bullish signal ever, so you can't afford to miss it. With rumors of its possible incorporation into Elon Musk's X payment system gaining traction, Ripple's XRP is at the heart of circulating conjecture. The cryptocurrency community was abuzz when Ripple's official account followed the X-verified account, which heightened the enthusiasm even more. Could this indicate a groundbreaking collaboration between Ripple and Musk's vision for ex-crypto influencer Amal spoke? The entire cryptocurrency industry has been keeping an eye on XRP, so she wasn't the only one with big developments expressing confidence about its incorporation into X payments. Journey carefully considers the industry's watershed event to be its widespread acceptance. When a cryptocurrency enthusiast claimed that Elon Musk will support and invest in Ripple's XRP technology for X payments, speculation took a sharp turn. Although Musk has previously openly praised Bitcoin and Dogecoin, his silence on XRP has drawn criticism. Vanel, a cryptocurrency analyst, added, tweeting with intrigue. When Elon Musk was questioned about XRP, you could see how anxious he was. Why can billionaires support Dogecoin and Bitcoin but not XRP? The silence speaks for itself, and recent events have only increased curiosity. Musk's idea of X is ideally complemented by Ripple's technology. As a comprehensive platform, XRP is a perfect fit for cross-border payments due to its speed, low transaction costs, and scalability, integrating easily with X payments. Since obtaining a land, Ripple has been riding high. In August 2024, Mark won a lawsuit against the SEC, removing XRP's classification as a non-security. This lawful investor confidence was increased by Clarity, which caused the XRP to surpass $2 for the first time since 2018 and peak at nearly $3. These increases are more than simply symbolic. They highlight XRP's increasing dominance as a top cryptocurrency in a sector in dire need of regulations. Clarity boosting the momentum of Ripple. Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC, resigned with effect from January 2025. Paul Atkins, a crypto-friendly individual with a history of interest in XRP, has been nominated by President-elect Donald Trump to succeed him. The leadership transition could mark a potential shift in the SEC's stance on cryptocurrency. Opening the door for the U.S. to adopt XRP more widely. In response to the SEC's persistent legal issues, prominent lawyer and ex-celebrity Fred Rispey recently proposed that Musk incorporate XRP into X payments. Under the previous administration, this might have seemed like a rebellious act, but the new leadership's support for cryptocurrency could create the ideal setting for such a move. An ex-employee made a hint earlier this year that XRP will be incorporated into X payments, which sparked more rumors. If this turns out to be true, XRP may finally receive the recognition it merits as a key component of the mainstream acceptance of cryptocurrencies. But this is where things get really interesting. Crypto analysts are making bold predictions about the future of XRP, particularly if Elon Musk's X incorporates Ripple's technology. Some of their predictions are so revolutionary that you won't believe where XRP could go next. As evidenced by tweets like "Steph the Cryptos," some experts think this is just the beginning. Whether you agree with AMX's cryptic statement or not, the XRP explosion will start suddenly. However, if XRP's true value is significantly higher than its present price, that would be one of the most bold valuations. The collateralization model of Valhill Capital is where XRP originates. According to this paradigm, the fair market value of XRP may reach an astounding $2,580 per coin. Method: by imagining a future in which all global assets, including commodities, real estate contracts, and central bank reserves, are tokenized on Ripple's blockchain technology for the XRP ledger. The CTO of Ripple, David Schwartz, has already alluded to this path, stating that the XRP ledger is moving in the direction of tokenizing real-world assets. By suggesting XRP as the basis for collateralizing a completely tokenized global financial system in this scenario, the collateralization model goes beyond this concept. In addition to serving as a transactional medium, XRP serves as a universal, collateral asset and the foundation for safeguarding trillions of dollars worth of tokenized assets. The collateralization model presents an intriguing picture, while the model takes into account the estimated $5.3 trillion global wealth and applies a risk adjustment factor of 1.25x. It projects a tokenized economy worth $6.2 trillion by 2030, which is divided by the circulating supply of 50.7 billion ION tokens, yielding the astounding amount of $122,500 per XRP Ripple coin. Note that this price is predicated on a number of lofty presumptions. It would be necessary to overcome major technological and regulatory obstacles before tokenizing all global assets. Governments and institutions would also need to agree on tokenization standards, and blockchain infrastructure would need to be scalable to handle such large transactions. Furthermore, rather than emphasizing XRP's transaction utility, the model concentrates on its potential as a store of value. Whether or not XRP achieves the astronomical value suggested by the collateralization model, the vision it represents is profound: a world where blockchain technology underpins the entire global economy. While there are many challenges to overcome, XRP's role in pioneering this future remains undeniable for the time being. This shift in perspective is in line with the evolving role of digital assets as they find new niches in financial ecosystems, but skeptics contend that unknown factors could disrupt this vision, and such valuations remain purely theoretical and not price predictions. As Steph the cryptocurrency puts it, XRP is breaking out now. Could this breakout be the first step toward a tokenized future? Only time and the blockchain revolution will tell, and with all these factors in play, XRP ripples. The asset's current trading price of 2.4 may seem insignificant in comparison to its theoretical value of $122,580. Price forecasts continue to pique the interest of both skeptics and optimists. But speaking of innovation in the cryptocurrency space, allow me to introduce you to a project that is revolutionizing Web3 development. Building your own Web3 project without any prior coding knowledge seems unattainable, but now it's possible thanks to Repi, the ultimate AI-powered ecosystem that enables anyone to easily create and scale Web3 projects. Web3 development is now not just accessible, but revolutionary thanks to the Repi Toolkit's unique code editor, AI agents, and sophisticated AI-powered oracles. You can just explain your idea in plain English, and the repository will take care of the rest. AI turns it into a smart contract that is safe and optimal. Repi eliminates obstacles so you can concentrate on innovation rather than technical difficulties, regardless of your level of technical expertise. With features like cross-chain compatibility and real-time blockchain monitoring, it's more than simply a platform. It's a game changer. Check out Repi and their upcoming RA if you've ever wanted to influence the direction of Web3. Pre-sale for AI tokens where you may join a project that will genuinely change the world. Don't overlook the links in the description below. Similar to how Repi is reinventing Web3 XRP, let's examine the catalyst influencing Ripple's price potential in more detail. Ripple is stretching the frontiers of financial systems. Speaking of potential, you won't believe what lies ahead for XRP. Trust me, the numbers and projections we're going to examine are absolutely astounding, and you won't want to miss this. XRP's trajectory is unquestionably set up for a huge leap, and as new projects continue to emerge, the opportunities for global adoption appear to be endless. integrating real-world asset tokenization into the XRP ledger is one of the most exciting developments coming up. Alicia, a trailblazing RWA tokenization company, recently announced a groundbreaking plan to introduce U.S. Treasury bills on the XRP ledger. This move is more than just a technical advancement. It's a daring step toward closing the distance between traditional and decentralized finance. Since Asia intends to enable users to stake XRP in return for Treasury bill tokens, investors will be able to receive yield from underlying assets, which gives XRP greater practical application than ever before. As a result, the potential for this new initiative to improve XRP's utility and value cannot be overestimated. This cooperation with Infinite Block, which launches on December 19th, is the first time a RWA project will be accessible on the South Korean XRP ledger, is establishing XRP as a leader in the tokenized asset space. Imagine a future in which XRP is not only a payment token or a bridge currency for financial institutions, but also a key player in the tokenization of global assets with RWA tokenization. This type of integration with traditional finance might be the game-changer that propels XRP into the worldwide spotlight. Since financial institutions, investors, and even governments would need to use XRP to collateralize and transfer tokenized assets, it could serve as the foundation of a new financial system in which everything from government bonds to real estate is tokenized on its blockchain. This would result in a sharp rise in demand for XRP. The demand for XRP as a utility token could skyrocket, driving its price higher than ever before in a world where global wealth is increasingly shifting toward blockchain-based solutions. This shift toward global adoption through the tokenization of real-world assets could result in a significant surge in XRP's value as more industries and governments look to tokenize their assets and build on the XRP ledger. One of the main reasons for its price rise may be XRP's function as a crucial facilitator of this change. While there are obstacles in the form of regulatory barriers and technological advancements, the ability to stake XRP and earn yield from tokenized assets like Treasury bills opens up new investment opportunities for the crypto community. As XRP's use cases grow, so does its potential for widespread adoption, which could push its price to new heights. As these innovations take shape, it's easy to see how XRP's potential for global adoption could not only drive up its price, but also permanently alter the financial landscape. With every new development like the AL partnership, XRP is positioning itself as more than just a cryptocurrency and laying the groundwork for a future where blockchain technology and tokenization are the cornerstones of the global economy. Of course, with all this excitement surrounding XRP, the major players are making their moves. The moment XRP shows signs of explosive growth, whales are jumping in, buying up massive amounts of tokens. You won't believe the sheer scale of these buys. This is a bullish signal like no other, and you won't want to miss what it could mean for the future of XRP. So has been trading within a narrow range for the past week, leaving many wondering when the next big move will come. But behind the scenes, something significant is happening. Crypto whales and long-term holders are making their presence felt, with massive amounts of XRP being scooped up. Despite the price consolidation, according to on-chain analytics from Sentiment investors holding between 100 million and 1 billion XRP have added a staggering 590 million tokens to their bags worth approximately $1.3 billion. These large-scale acquisitions are a clear indication that the whales are positioning themselves for what could be a major breakout, with a combined 8.9 billion XRP Ripple tokens now in the hands of these big players. It's clear they have significant confidence in XRP's future. But why does this matter so much when whales accumulate such large quantities? It creates a shift in the market dynamics, as these holders aren't likely to sell their tokens anytime soon. The selling pressure is reduced, and the potential for a price rally increases while the price has remained neutral. For now, these whale activities are forming the foundation for a potential upside with no immediate signs of selling from these large investors. The stage is set for XRP to potentially break out of its current range. If these whales continue to accumulate, the growing scarcity of XRP could push the price up, especially when the market eventually catches up to the demand in the world of crypto movements. Of whales often precede a price surge, and it wouldn't be surprising to see XRP rally as these players continue to hold and possibly reduce circulating supply. Although the market is currently quiet, the whales are sending a strong signal behind the scenes. The question is whether the larger market will soon follow suit, as XRP is showing strong support from its biggest investors. The next big move could be imminent, and the only thing left to ask is whether you are bullish on XRP. We've gotten to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. And if you found it useful, please hit the like button. What are your predictions for the Ripple token? Let me know in the comments below. Most essential, remember to subscribe and leave a comment with your ideas or queries.